Okay, we've made our way into deepest Wales, just north of Tregaron to Pontrhydfendigaid. Correct. Pontrhydfendigaid. Anyway, we're somewhere near there, and we're at a place called the Bont, so we're going to be doing some testing with the Celica. Just scan over here a minute. There's somebody who's far better a driver than I. Matt is going to be co-driving for me and coaching me today, so it's more or less just a shakedown with the Celica, just get a bit miles in it, so hopefully give me an opportunity to start Eifel a little bit quicker. I've got my mate Don here. Don's looking after the shop for me as well, so we'll bring you more stories as the day goes along. No, I might be. You've got a new career.
I might be having a career change here.
You started from this gate.
Started from the gate, yeah.
Yeah. Right 3. Left 2 long. Right 2. Keep in. Right 4. Whether these notes are any good is another matter.
We'll discuss that.
Long left 2. 70, yeah. Keep right over crest. 50, cab.
Like a late 5 or 6 right, is it?
Yeah, it's a 6 right. And it just continues. No, it opens actually.
Opens to crest.
Yeah. I think so. I need your help here. Well, that's the recce done. Now I suppose it's time to find out where I'm going wrong. I'm sure there'll be plenty. Well, I've been sweating like a madman out there, and Matt's been putting me through some real stress. We've picked up a few things, it's fair to say, haven't we, Matt?
We've picked up a few things, yeah. Most of it's confidence-based, which is fair to say. Obviously, you don't drive the car very often, and we've had a bit of left-hand drive-itis with some tyre marks on my side of the car.
Well, that's only on the wheels. That's only on the wheels, but
that's to be expected.
Racing line. Mind you, I have to say, Matt has had a fair share of running as well, but we'll speak more about that a little bit later. But I think with all of this, Matt, you know, I think it is about time in the car and experience for anybody, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. And, you know, you've obviously you've done a lot of rallying in the wrong seat, but to transfer it to the right seat is really difficult. And like I said when we did the little recce, it's amazed me how much time you've spent in a rally car alongside people like Colin using 6 fastest, but your notes are the opposite way round.
But I mean,
so that surprised me.
Yeah, well, it was only because of Phil Collins making up this recce disc. That's why I did it. Yeah. But to be honest, I think, you know, I could easily switch the other way.
Yeah.
And I would fall straight back into it. But you kind of got it. But fair dues, he's a pretty good co-driver as well. So, you know, when he's given up his driving career, he could be co-driving.
That's probably not too far away.
So, well, that's the morning done. We've just had lunch and we're heading back out again. More of the same, do you think? Or shall we change direction at some point?
I think we'll do more of the same, just to make sure that we're repeating the good habits rather than throw a big spanner in the works and sort of start again. And, you know, like I say, it's some basic things with your steering and your braking and just having a bit of confidence being in the taller gear now and again, and you know, we're getting a bit of left foot braking out of you as well. So.
I know, left foot braking, my God. I haven't tried that. All right, well, let's get to it.
Let's go.
Well, that's the morning session done. Basically found out that I'm shuffling my hands on the steering wheel instead of keeping them in a sort of 10 past 10 to, whichever way you want to think about it, position for the hands, but also not using high enough gears. And I think the McRae gear pace note system will really help me in my next outing in Eifel Rallye.
Might be dead.
No, ever will. That's quite nice. Like lanolin. It's Dom back at home in New Zealand, and I found a little bit of my own country. Here she is. I'm up here, and her name's Barbara. She's a little beauty. I can smell her. She's not far away now. Quick, Terry, get the ropes. We've got a fighter here. I'll just go get me Velcro gloves and me gumboots, and I'm going to have her. A dirty stop out. She's been putting out for everyone else but me. Jungle dog.
In our downtimes, we spoke about so many different things, but the subject came up of superstitions, which we all had something to say about.
Right, you're talking about superstition and you're doing the bonnet pins up.
Yeah.
Last stage of Ulster in 19. Tom had just crashed out, so all we had to do was get round this stage to win the championship again. And Patrick Walsh had been getting out, and I noticed every time he got out and checked the bonnet pins, he'd walk around the car anti-clockwise. So start from his corner, my corner, boom, boom, get back in the car. Going into that last stage, he did it the other way around. And I thought, oh, what do I do here? If I don't say anything here,
You get him out to do it the right way.
kick myself. Yeah. Anyway, he gets in the car, straps himself in. I said, I'm really sorry. All weekend you've been getting out and doing them anti-clockwise. You've just done the bonnet pins and gone round the car clockwise. But to be fair, he got out, did them all the other way round, got back in the car, and off we went. But I just couldn't bear the thought of not something happening in that stage and not having told him to get back out and read it.
Well, Carlos was very superstitious, and you know, on a rally there's not a lot you could do in a rally, you've just got to carry on. But on things like recce's and stuff, he was in front of us and he was stopped. Everything all right? No, you go for a minute, we'll be up at the stage start. Wait, what's wrong? He said, a black cat's just run across the road in front of me, you've got to go. He would stop more than past that point that the black cat had crossed the road, so we had to go. And then at the dinner table, he said, can you pass me the salt, please? Yeah, there you go. He wouldn't take it. Put it on the table, please. Once you put the salt cellar down on the table, he would pick it up.
Never take it from your hand.
Never take it from your hand. It has to hit the table. Yeah, it was odd, isn't it, these things? Have you got a superstition, Don?
Green.
Green?
Yeah. My superstition's green. Funny, I work on green and red cars, but yeah.
Well, you did. That's
Yeah,
why
I
we get
did.
it.
Yeah, that's now I'm gone. No, if I can, I'll try never to fit a green part onto a rally car. Green just doesn't work for me. And I had this discussion with Mr. Padham when I worked at Hyundai about changing the roof vent on his car and losing the green because he had a really bad spell there and he wouldn't wear it. And now he's still into his green. He's going all right at the moment. But luckily I'm not working on that car.
Each to their own, though.
But definitely for here, just keep your hand, that right hand up there, that's it. I wasn't worried. I made no attempt to grab the steering wheel, so we were all looking.
Yeah. Dogged it.
But shuffled your hands.
Ow! Dogged it again.
Good. It likes it though, doesn't it?
It does. It's easy. It's actually better. It seems to go in nicer.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, done it again.
No, you can't. You've got to do it there. You can't. You've got no choice there.
Yeah.
You haven't got enough arms.
Yeah.
Good. That's good. Up the gears there. Nice. And again. Good hands. Well done. Keep them there. Good. Well done.
So we're done. It's in one piece.
Yeah, thank God. The question is, am I going to make a rally driver?
You're getting there. It's nice to be sat in there now with everything just happening naturally.
Yeah.
I think you've gained a lot of confidence
Yeah.
in yourself through the day, which I think was
so.
probably the main goal.
Yeah, definitely. I think I've certainly see things in a different light now. You know, I'm impressed with the new engine and everything, and you drove this car as well. What's your thoughts on that? Actually, that's a good point.
I love it. It's that moment where you feel like you are counting them for 5 minutes. You know, it's a lovely piece of history that you know. Obviously, you're lucky to have been in the position to own it and maintain it and get it to a position you can actually use it. And I think it's huge credit to you that you actually use it and not afraid to, despite its historical relevance, to actually go and use it. I think that's great.
Well, I think with all of these cars, it's a shame that they're not used, but I think running it out on days like this prolongs the life of the thing anyway. But you know, Don has done a lot of hard work at RDR and to bring it up to where it is, and yeah, it's good to go. So I am full of confidence now. You've certainly opened my eyes. It's, you know, rally driving is not about revving.
It's not about the aggression you think it is.
Exactly.
It's about carrying the speed and being neat and tidy and having a process and a plan.
And that's
all we've really done, isn't it? Yeah. We've not really tried to make you drive fast. Just have a plan, and as you've stuck to the plan, the speeds come naturally. And you know, you're really comfortable and confident going around there now, and that's how you want to take that to your event. And
absolutely.
Wish you all the best.
So, if you want some professional
I've learned such a lot off
coaching,
Matt,
and
I really can't wait to get out in the Celica again.
Thanks, Matt.
Doing more
Great
mileage
day.
will really make things a lot more repetitive and make me a lot better driver in the long run. A big thanks to Slip Grip Automotive. Their test track at the Bont really is a good piece of road, and the views around Pontrhydfendigaid really are beautiful. There, I could say that name after all.
kind of expect it.
Rather than
Yeah.